Like I said, I've known her from the beginning, and to see where she came from, understanding that she had two paths, and that she was able to manifest this. We talked about this when we were kids. We talked about this in junior high school. And to see that she chose this path and fought so hard to get to this place is what I'm proud of. I look at some of the young women that we grew up with, and this isn't anything against anybody, but to see what she blossomed into and how she succumbed so many of her friends. And I don't know, I'll get emotional talking about it, but I'll just say, just to see her become what she said she was going to become.
What I'm most proud about, Dekedra, is seeing you from your adolescent years and seeing that, bold, being vocal, opinionated, and how life happens and maturity sets in and growth, and how God just flourished you into the platforms that He's placed your feet on, to be able to see where you came from to where you are now.
The impact that you have provided for that generation coming up has been awesome. The generation that's coming up behind you and even behind my daughter, they're seeing someone who left home, didn't know what that was going to look like. You attend an HBCU, see the culture shock, knowing that you can do it, coming from that, breaking that generational curse of a single parent.
It has been an amazing journey watching Karri become a docile, meek, and little timid young lady who had this big voice. I don't know if everyone knows that she has an amazing angelic voice inside of her. We all thought that she would be a gospel singer, get some major contract with the record label, and to see that God didn't use her to date. We don't know what He'll do in the future, but to date, He did not use her vocal, in the sense of her singing ability and capability, to be the thing to lift her up in the body of Christ, but it's actually still her voice that He used.
You show people the possibility that this can happen. I can be in ministry, I can be in the marketplace, I can be in school, I can be in fashion, I can be in ministry and still look as cute as I want to be. And so the reality of it is it's you're showing the possibility that this is real. It can happen. I don't have to be this one boxed in individual. I can be all that God told me to be. And so for me, I feel like Karri's the best example of that. She shows us that.
I'm grateful and I'm happy that she's my sister and she's doing it at a high level, for sure.
I see her on television with another person, and it's like a Christian show she's gonna be doing. Don't ask me when and how, I just know it's gonna happen.
Hey family, listen, I pray that you had an opportunity to learn more about me, my story, and my life. As you can see, everything that glitters isn't gold, and there's a story behind the lights, there's a story behind the hotels, there's a story behind all of the glitz and glamour of this city. It is where I grew up, it is where I was reared, it was where my life was transformed and it was changed. I'm so grateful that you got a chance to see what my life looked like outside of the Strip and how I overcame so many obstacles to be able to be with you today. Listen, I pray that you were blessed by today's broadcast. I pray that you were inspired even in your own testimonies and your own stories. And I pray that you have a fire and a drive in you to overcome everything in your life that is trying to keep you down. Listen, I love you. I'm praying for you. Have an incredible week.